Good day everybody, welcome to the vlog. Have I got some disappointing news for you today? I know, it sounded so positive, didn't it? I hope you guys are having a good day. The disappointing news, it's wet out, it's rainy, it's miserable. But that's never stopped us from going out and doing RCs before, but I'm a little hesitant today. Just because it's cold, it's wet, it's just, yeah. But you know what, it would be great conditions to go get one of the trucks ultimately muddy. I mean, that's just paint it brown with mud. We'll see, that might happen today. It might not. Really just depends. Something more important that I want to talk to you guys about right now is this whole RC thing we're doing. Yeah, the channel has kind of been taking over with RC stuff. I don't mind though, because that's part of my life right now. It's actually a large part of my life right now. It's what keeps me smiling every day. And on that note, this is where I would like to see it turn into something bigger. We have, I guess it'd be probably 6 or 7, 8 or 9 members in Rail City RC Addicts. Find it on Facebook. It's there. It is there. We do have meetups. So far, since the warm weather's come back, we've had 2 pretty decent meetups for the group itself. We've got some members from out of town, and even just today, I think we got another member. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. I'll explain something to you. And see, this is where I said I'd like to see it go further, not just as a group, but to bring the hobby more, to bring more attention to the RC hobby scene in this area, because right now it's not the biggest. You can't go to just any town, find a track, and go race for fun. I think some of our closest tracks are at least halfway to Toronto, or I think there might even be one down in Windsor, but we're located St. Thomas, Ontario. If you don't know where that is, pull out your map, look at London, and go down just a little bit south of London, Ontario. There used to be, and I think there still is, a kind of more indoor paved track, not dirt. We like the off-road, short course, stadium truck style racing. And it seems to be the most common, to be honest. And you see the most common style is generally the short course truck, the stadium truck, the pro truck. And it's a flawless design. Well, it's not entirely flawless, but it's pretty good. So yeah, one of my subscribers today put forward a really good example of what I'm talking about. He said a friend of his picked up a Traxxas Rustler. Right on, great job bud, you're gonna have a lot of fun with that, a world of upgrades, and it's endless. Look at Megas. Megas is a Rustler. But yeah, he wants to come out and meet up with all the Rail City Addicts members, which I've got no problem with. That's great, that is awesome. But this is what I'm talking about. Have an RC community so that when somebody's new to the hobby, just bought their first RC car, and they want to start meeting other people who are into the hobby, get some advice, or just generally have some like-minded RC people to go out and race with, or to bash with, or to just run your RC with. The more cars running around, it is a lot of fun. You hear a lot of laughing, you see a lot of smiles. And that right there is what it's all about, bringing something positive into the community that is no harm. It's not a lot of expense into it. It's definitely a lot cheaper than building a full-size race truck. It's a good hobby. You should really check it out. So if you want to contribute and you want to help build this RC community we're starting here in southwestern Ontario, right here in the Rail City, get a hold of us either through Instagram, The Real Random Andrew, Facebook, there's a Random Andrew page, Rail City RC Addicts as well, or right here on the channel that you're watching. Just give a shout out, let me know, and let's grow this RC thing. And so the rain hasn't let up at all. It's just worse and worse out there. So what do you do on a rainy day when it's too wet to go outside and play? No, the Cat in the Hat's not about to show up. I hope not. Anyways, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna work on these. Yeah, these are the Trenchers, donated to me by Hef. They need to be taped like I did the other tires, you know, where you remove the tire from the rim, fold them inside out, clean the hell out of that surface, and then you duct tape a few layers on there so that when the tire is back being right side out, it can't balloon out, it can't stretch out on you, and it actually does work really good. You go through YouTube, you find countless videos on how to do this process. I think there's even been a couple shared to the group. If not, if you like sharing videos, share them to the Rio City RC Addicts group. So there's many different ways to do this. You can do it by putting them in a low temperature in the oven as not to melt the rim or the plastic. I've seen people use different kind of solvent type compound dissolvers like glue, something to dissolve the glue. I'm preferring today to use this. This is my heat gun. It's a JobMate heat gun. It's worked for many different things before. Today it's going to be used to slowly heat up where the glue is on the tire and the rim. I've seen this done a few times. I kind of got an idea of what would be too much, so I'm just going to take my time about it and see if I can't get those tires to unstick from the rims. Also have a pair of gloves here. Working with hot materials, should wear gloves. I'll throw a time lapse on from the phone and we'll see if we can't share this with you guys. Alright, so we gotten this far. I've got one whole side unglued already, and I've been at this for maybe 5 minutes. And just making sure that none of this glue is re-sticking. And it's not. That heat process really works good. So I'm going to go ahead, do that side of that one while this cools down. It's not actually even that hot, like I can put my hand right on it. And then I'll flip them over and do the other sides. This works so much better. And there you have it. Poof! They're off and clean. This one's already inside out, cleaned, ready to go. Squeaky clean. So I'll be doing the taping process, which is going to be too hard to really film. I'm sorry guys, but I'll show you it after it's taped so you see what it looks like. And then I'll flip them both right back, this side out. Put them on the rims. I would show you the rims. They could come apart so nice and clean. I loved it. Perfect. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. And I'd show you the rims, but they're being prepped for when it goes back on to Megas. And if you want to see that, I'll probably have them done by tomorrow's vlog. And so if you tune in tomorrow, you'll get to see them. And just like that, they're done. Guitar. Got the one strip down the middle, 2 strips. One down either side. Make sure I cover the mass width of these tires. Gotta love these trenchers. So now, this one is done by the way. I don't know if you can see the tape inside, but now when they're back on the rim, and the foams are inside them, and I decide that I want to get those tires spinning a little bit faster, they're gonna hold their shape a whole lot better. Right on. And with that though, I think that's gonna about wrap it up for tonight, guys. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you like the little tire taping job I did, give a thumbs up, like the video, comment below, tell me if you've done this yourself or if you're curious about trying it. Stay positive, keep a smile on your face, and we'll see you in tomorrow's vlog. Good night, and vlog over.